There's behind you to stay engaged, to make those plays, and help you get through the innings.
About to get started here, Luis Angel Acuna steps to the plate for the White Sox. And away we go here in Milwaukee. Right through there for a strike. And that skips in the dirt. Got him. One down. Time to check out the lineup for the White Sox. Swinging a foul straight back. Comes up empty. That's strike two.
That's a ball. Ball.
Strike three, and that's two in a row.
Well, this guy's been pretty much a non-factor so far this weekend. Very little in the way of impactful at-bats and quality at-bats, and let alone contact. That's the sixth time they've set him down on strikes in the series, so no doubt frustration mounting and very high right now.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike two.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
That's a ball.
That's outside.
Ball outside.
And now it's 3-2. Got him. Strikes out the side to begin the game. What a start. Bryce Terang up now for the Brewers.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect labeled over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to at the big league level.
No, that missed.
This to third. Throws across
He's
the
out of
diamond.
there.
Barely got him for the out close play. Let's take a look at the Brewers lineup. They're dealing with a sinker specialist on the mound, which can be a big-time challenge when he's right and working mostly from the knees down.
Well, the key is to lay off pitches down in the zone until you're forced to swing. Set your sights higher in the strike zone, looking for something elevated, because sinkers are less effective up in the zone. They tend to flatten out. So when you get a cookie, you don't want to miss it.
That's a ball. That's down.
On the ground.
No,
and
that's
it
a foul
goes
ball.
Just foul. The 2-1. To the right side, Mydroff fires over to first, and the home first moving along quickly today. Two gone, two out, space is empty. Here's the catcher, William Contreras. 3 for 9 of the series coming in. And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
Well, as a hitter, you're hoping that the command on that sinker doesn't come until later in the ball game. But if that's how it's going to be all day, it's going to be a tough one for the offense.
Ball. Ball.
Two down, nobody on. That one fouled off. 2-2. Misses the zone for a ball. That was the sweeper. On the ground to the left. Long throw to first, and that's the inning. We move ahead to the top of the second now. Now here's the cleanup hitter for the White Sox, Randal Grichuk. Got it started a little too early. Strike one.
This guy's usually not one to chase pitches off the plate, but he did there. We'll see if he can tighten up his zone a little bit.
That's a ball.
Our plate umpire, Earl Hendricks.
Yeah, with Hendricks, Boo, kind of interesting. He's a good, consistent umpire, but you do hear that he kind of favors one side of the plate more than the other. So it's really hard to know for sure, but I think that usually it has to do something with where he sets up prior to each pitch.
Stays alive. In the air, right field, Freeland under this one. Takes it in for the out.
Batting fifth, the shortstop, Colson Montgomery.
Out in front with the swing, and that is strike one. Montgomery matched a homer in his last game. That pitch in for a strike, and it's 0-2. Swings through it for the K. And that's 4 strikeouts. Brooks Baldwin steps to the plate for the White Sox. Popped up. Reaching for it and brings it in. We'll go to the bottom of this. Back here at American Family Field. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Jackson Chourio up now for the Brewers.
Ball.
Out in front, rip foul. Up the middle, Mydroff. Over to first. Leadoff man retired here in the second.
Showed us right there why he's considered one of the best middle infielders in the sport. That's always a tough play going up the middle on the backhand, but what really made this play happen was that quick release, smooth exchange, and that was as smooth as it gets, and it had to be with the wheels going down the line.
So a man aboard now with one away. At the plate, Sal Freeland. Hitless in the series. He's 0 for 9. Here's the pitch. Runner goes. Murakami to second, but he beats the throw. Save.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground. Nice ground out.
Number 5, Garrett Mitchell.
Ripped right field. That's back there. That one way back, and it's gone.
Really great job of anticipation there. He knows he throws the sinker. That one down in the zone. You're trying to beat it to the spot it's getting to. Well, he won.
And here is Joey Ortiz.
No, that's low. Ball.
This one in the air right field. And that should be extra bases. And he'll make it to second base with 2 gone.
Batting ninth, the third baseman.
That was a missile off the bat to the deep part of the field, and once he beat the center fielder and one-hopped the wall, he kicked it into another gear for extra bases.
Low. Ball.
Runner at second, 2 down. Bottom half of inning number 2.
Love how
That's
this
the
guy
ball.
grinds out at bats. I mean, he's down there at the bottom of the lineup in the 9-hole, but he's worked himself into a really good hitter's count, trying to pick up a 2-out RBI.
Ground ball right side. Gets to it with a slide. Onto the pitcher.
He's
And
there!
he gets him. Nicely done. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. That one fouled off.
You know, these White Sox, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These guys are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Batting eighth, the second baseman, getemty45.
Ball.
So those first pitch numbers tell me they should try to find a way to slow this game down a bit. Things have been moving just too quickly for them at times.
The 1-1. And that drops in for a strike.
It was a good changeup to hit up in the zone. I don't think he recognized it. I'm sure he'd love to have that one back.
Inside, almost got him. Swings and misses, struck him out. 2 down, bases empty. Now it's Andrew Benintendi to hit. And first offering is fouled off.
Ball. That's outside. Ball.
Late with the swing there.
Really consistent release point. He's been able to pitch up and down and have excellent command at both locations.
3-2
Nope.
now.
Ball.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. And he strikes out the side. Welcome back. And Singy, it's been more of a grind out there compared to his last outing.
Indeed, Boog, and he's definitely not as dominant, but there's a lot of game left.
That missed. That's a ball.
A little bit low.
Ball.
2.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike, but so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
2-2 now. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Around first, heading for 2. And he starts the bottom of the third with a double.
When you go 0 for 5, 0 for 7, 0 for 8, it seems like an eternity, especially to start the season, because that's the one thing. Players want to get that first one out of the way so that they feel like, all right, I'm going to avoid this prolonged 0 for to start the season and get into a slump.
Now it's Christian Yelich. Pulls that one foul. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Turan coming home. The relay, he'll score easily, and they lead by 3.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Runner on the go. Pitch misses.
Well, with that kind of elite arm he has behind the plate, man, it's a pretty big deal when you can swipe a bag against this dude. Maybe more than anything, it prevents teams from just testing him, thinking that they can even steal a base. But right here, they successfully moved that runner up to scoring position. Good job.
Throw sails over his head at first. And this ball's going to wind up out of play. So a big-time costly mistake there. Runner in scoring position, no outs. Jackson Chourio up now for the Brewers. He's 0 for 1. And that's in for a strike.
Well, these Brewers doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. It's tough to remember the times they've actually swung and missed at a pitch because it really hasn't happened. They've made contact on nearly 100% of their swings.
Finally gets the first out here on the grounder.
That's a good piece of hitting right there. It's early, but you still want to move the runner up and give your team a chance to score. That's exactly what happened, so you better believe your teammates are happy with you after that at bat.
Out towards right center field. Acuna moving under it. He makes the grab. Runner tags for home. Save! And they add to their lead as the run scores from third.
That play really shows how important it is to hit the cutoff man. Looked like he tried to throw through and get the runner at home, but it backfired, and it ended up costing them a run. I remember my rookie year overthrowing a cutoff man.
That's the ball low.
Didn't last long before I was pulled aside by a veteran pitcher. He had a talk with me. I don't know if I ever missed a cutoff man again.
2 down, nobody on.
No, that missed. That's a ball.
The 2-1. Hit on the ground to short. Montgomery. Over to first. And that is the third out of the inning. On to the fourth. Stepping in, the White Sox leadoff man, Luis Angel Acuna. Bunt attempt, but that goes foul. And he tries to drag bunt towards first. Vaughn. And that's a bunt single that was placed perfectly.
This is a big part of his skill set, and he puts himself into situations where he can rely on his speed to impact the ball game. And this is just another example of it, and we'll see what else he can do now that he's on first.
Runner on the go. Strike in there. Throw, save. That's a stolen base.
You don't usually see teams try to claw back into games by being aggressive on the base pass like this, but it's still early in this one. This kind of tells me they're going to try to tackle this one run at a time instead of waiting back for a big 3-run homer.
Man at second. That one well upstairs. And it's 1-1.
Ball.
Next offering misses down and away.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. Got him looking for the K. Strikeout number 8.
Yeah, that's a tough pitch to stay on. You don't want to get beat inside, and as you see that pitch continue to run away from you, by the time it's in the catcher's mitt, you think it's a ball off the plate away.
Murakami swings through it for strike 1.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
Here's your 1. Swings through that one for strike 2. 1 out and a runner at second. Top half of inning number 4. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Foul ball.
That's a ball.
2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Way out front for strike 2.
Talk about tying a guy up. That was ugly.
Got him looking. And that K brings him into double digits for the game. Back here in Milwaukee. Well, Singy, he came in fresh off an outstanding outing, but today hasn't been easy.
Yeah, he's been grinding it out so far, Boog, but still a ways to go in this one.
That's in there, and that's strike 1. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single. Here comes the skipper. The White Sox going with a new arm, Jonathan Cannon.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Ground ball right side, it squirts through. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. Here's a speed threat, David Hamilton. 0 for 1. He grounded out to first his last time. Check swing called strike. It's 0-1. Right through there for a strike. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. First and second, no outs. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. And now he steps off. Big pitch coming. Got him swinging. Fought off foul. 2 on, 1 out. Bounce to the right. And that's the second out of the inning on the force play.
Tough play right there. Didn't really have enough time to set his feet and make a strong, accurate throw. Had to rush it, but he got it off, and he got it there in time to get that out at second base.
Here's Yelich at the dish. There's a strike. Two on, 2 outs. And a foul ball. The 0-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
This guy's seen 2 changeups in a row. Could be a little vulnerable for a fastball right here.
Fouled off. And they'll do it again.
Clearly trying to stay back a little bit longer for that changeup as he fouls that fastball back.
Caught him looking for the K. Brewers strand a couple. Welcome back. Let's take a look at how the series has played out so far. And a swing and a miss. The Brewers have some bullpen action. DL Hall, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it. They've got a potent lineup. And when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
Hit in the air, center field. Mitchell gets under it. He's there. He's got it. And there's one down. That's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Up next for the White Sox, the third baseman, Miguel.
Dominant performance for him today, Boog. Just 2 hits allowed so far. No runs across either. And he's had an answer for just about every hitter he's faced. So I don't think this hit is going to knock him off his stride too much.
Now, Miguel Vargas. And the lefty with the 0-1. Runner takes off. And that's a stolen base. Not even close.
Here's what I think the manager's thinking right now. Today, we're not driving the ball. It's hard to get extra base hits. We've got to make something happen to get a runner into scoring position. That stolen base, excellent call. Now, all it takes is perhaps a single to put a run on the board.
On the ground to third. Throw to first in time.
The batter, number 10, second baseman, Chase Mindrod.
Man on second, 2 down. Swing, and he popped it up. And he makes the catch. And that is that. Welcome back, and take a look at some hot hitting in this series as we check out the numbers.
Well, these Brewers really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
That one outside. And a count now even up. Next pitch is outside. Keeps the at bat going with a foul ball. Chopped left side. Montgomery to first, and the leadoff hitter retired in the fifth.
Up next for the Brewers, the left fielder, number 11, Jackson. Go Rio.
Ball, that's low.
Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. Pretty close, but it was a ball. That knocks them down to one challenge left. Next offering is fouled back. The 1-1.
That's a ball.
That's the third. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Still finds a way to get off a throw, and they get the out. Good recovery. Wasn't easy following the misplay. 2 outs, base is empty. Andrew Vaughn now.
Ball.
Next one
Ball
misses.
outside.
2 balls, no strikes. And an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. So the call stands. So they're now out of challenges. Two down, nobody on. Oh, he doesn't get the call. And the count is 3-1. On the ground, right side. And that's just foul. Payoff pitch. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. This one in the air, center field. Acuna settles under this one, and that'll do it. Welcome back. A few highlights to help tell the story of the game. So the Brewers bring on a new pitcher from the pen, DL Hall.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
Comes up in. That's strike two.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike three. Back to the top of the White Sox lineup. Luis Angel Acuna digs in now. Short the bunt and missed it, and it's 0-1.
They'll try to bunt for a hit right there, and you can tell he's trying to get something, anything going offensively.
Bunt attempt, but that goes foul. Hall, 27 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2017. Activity in the bullpen for the Brewers. Aaron Ashby, the left-hander, is getting that big fastball of his ready to go.
That's a ball.
The Brewers leading by 5, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Got him swinging. Coming out of the bullpen and throwing beaming.
The catcher, number 8, Kyle Steele.
Grounds one to short. Ortiz throws to first in time. That ends the frame. Back here at American Family Field. Well, we go bottom 6. Sal Frelick up now for the Brewers. Just off the inside edge. The 1-1. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Grichuk sizing it up, and there's one down.
Up next for the Brewers, the center fielder, number 5, Garrett Mitchell.
That's a ball.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. 2 gone now.
Good pitch right there. I mean, he's attacking a location that this guy at the plate tends to have trouble with. And there's just so much information in this day and age, sometimes too much information. But the guys that can take that information, process it, and then go out there, Boog, and execute the pitch, go right after that hitter, and get the result that they were anticipating, that's really good pitching right there. And it's a good job of the pitcher and the catcher working together.
That one finds the corner. No balls, 2 strikes. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Nobody left. Back here in Milwaukee, top of inning number 7, Munetaka Murakami steps to the plate for the White Sox. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-2.
Well, he's been aggressive right out of the box, and a smart pitcher is going to play off of that, especially when you get to 2 strikes. Rarely will you see a pitcher just a wasted pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following pitch to help you get that out.
Up and in, and the count's full. In the air, left field. And
Foul ball.
that is foul. 3-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 1 gone here.
That's that classic wipeout slider below the zone right there. Just nasty. Looks like a fastball thigh high that you got to protect the zone, and then it's just that late break that fools you and kind of makes you look silly.
Not the best swing that time from the first round pick.
Wow. That's not even close to the zone.
Comes up empty.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out on a slider, and there's 2 gone. 2 down, base is empty. And up next for Chicago, Colson Montgomery. Foul ball there. 0-1 now. Swing and a miss as he was out front. Got him swinging for the K. And he strikes out the side of the... Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary.
Ball.
The 1-0. And a big swing and a miss.
Nope. Ball.
Upstairs.
No, that's high.
Full count now. A sliding stop. Throw to first. Got him. Nice play.
Well, Boog, as an infielder, you have to be ready for anything. In that spot, it required going to the ground, getting a little dirty, and making a strong throw for the out. Great play.
The pitch timer expired before he started his windup, so that's a ball. Hard hit right side. Slings to first. He's out. And now it'll be Christian Yelich.
That's a ball.
Slapped hard the other way, but foul. Two down, nobody on.
No, that missed.
Swing and a ground ball. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Aaron Ashby gets the call from the pen. This is his 3rd time out this year. And first offering is fouled off. Ashby is what you're looking for in a good reliever. The ball stays in the ballpark. It's so hard to square him up. The next offering misses, and it's 2-1. Late with the swing there.
Ooh, Baez. You got to remember to take the donut off the bat, partner.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. The high heat, too much on that one.
The third baseman, Miguel Vargas.
Ashby, a guy that comes at you with one of the biggest curveballs around. It's got a ton of movement. 0-2 now as he swings through it.
And what makes it so good is the tilt and the late break to it. Kind of reminds me of Andy Pettit as far as how sharp that breaking ball is.
Outside low, ball 1. Who are some of the curveballs that you watched in your career that were difficult to deal with?
Well, Boog, I kind of liked hitting curveballs if it was coming from a right-hander, but from a left-hander, different story. Some of the nasty ones, Andy Pettit, Barry Zito.
Up the middle, Ortiz. Throws to first. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th. 2 outs, base is empty. Now it's the second baseman, Chase Mydroff. Next pitch misses. 1 ball, 1 strike. That one way inside. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top of the 8th. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
Well, and those hitters count sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
Good job to fight that one off. The 2-2 on the way. Struck him out looking. It's the Brewers 5 and the White Sox. Back here at American Family Field. Here's the Brewers catcher now, William Contreras.
Now pitching for
Jordan Hicks takes over on the mound. He's making his 2nd appearance of the season. And that one hit 97 on the gun. Here's a 1-1. And that one fouled off. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive. This guy's
Ball.
a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You could tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
That misses.
That's the ball.
And now 3-2. That one to first, Murakami. He'll do it himself, and that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the eighth.
For the Brewers. the left fielder, number 11, Jackson Del Rio.
The 0-1. That one hammered, but pulled foul. Pitch is in the dirt, and it's 1-2. This one in the air, center field. 2 away. Next for the Brewers, Andrew Vaughn.
Nope, ball.
Oh, and they're going to tag the pitcher with a pitch clock violation. That's an automatic ball. Two down, nobody on. That one misses, and that's ball 3.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
And that's ball
4. Take your base.
Tried another slider, but it missed the plate.
That missed. That's a ball.
Vaughn, the runner at first with 2 gone.
Yeehaw!
Ground ball to the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it.
For the Brewers,
here in Milwaukee, we go to the 9th. Andrew Benintendi steps to the plate for the White Sox. And first offering is fouled off. That one fouled off. Here's the 0-2.
Inside, ball. Ball.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. 2-2. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Joel Kuno, the right-handed sinker baller. He looks to be readying himself. Ripped, but it curls foul.
So glad these ballparks have installed the netting to protect the fans, keep things safer all around the league.
Missed with a changeup. Now 1-2. One down, base is empty here in the 9th. battling here as he fouls it away.
No, that missed. That's a ball.
Sets him down looking. White Sox down to their final out. 2 down, base is empty. Kyle Teal steps to the plate for the White Sox. Swing and a miss. Patrick, 27 years old, and he was drafted in the 4th round in 2021. Patrick is just 1 strike away. Got him, and that's the ball game. 5-0 the final in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
In the sky on them clear black nights. You see me? Scorpio child, it was written in the stars. I will be the one with 900,000 bars. Take rap there and back and right back there. Over and again, this is so not fair. You gotta sow those we don't fear. You gotta arm me, well pardon me, I'm not scared. Out my way, I'm getting a piece of paper out there. You in denial if you think I'm not top tier. You just a dirty. I'm a dirty New Yorker who love to crack over your head. I'm over their heads. I'm over being angry and just focus the bread. Magnify my brand, larger than life. That's how we living, like I'm fresh from 1,000 nights. In that prison box, hot pot, 5-minute rice. Then I'm Germany, baiting, tossing it. Gemini child, it was written in the stars. Born God body, you are looking at a God. Went to A&D, Mad P, formed mob. The rest history, you know we took it mad far. Rap duel, travel the world like Nat Geo. Work myself through the matrix of Black Neo. Got real, had to pack torpedo. No break bread with your own people. Made peace with it that I couldn't change. And took responsibility instead of passing blame. Anything less lame. Sent your $5 down for it, make change. Got sharper with the aim. With a product you could trust. And on anything I put my name. Mark for life in that symphony. Never switched up, even though I'm on that different.
Hey yo, 32 bar scribes, tablets imprinted with mean darts. You can see the verse come alive. I'm a gel like petroleum, bigger diamonds, Nairobi and truck jury. Waving woo flags at the podium, harvest the freshest grains. I modeled the best bangers and wallows out of full name. Blasting stylistics, dinosaur rings. My tongue spit fire, get scorched from the flames. At your favorite rapid show with backstage pass.
Just about ready to roll. So up now for Chicago, number 51. Looking for his first big league hit right here. And this interleague matchup is underway. Bunting for a hit, first base side. Konai takes it to the bag, got him as he tried to bunt his way aboard.
Batting second, the catcher, number 8, Kyle Teal.
Sometimes a hitter will go up there and guess, and it's not just pulling something out of the sky, but expecting because of tendencies a certain pitch in a certain location. He just guessed wrong.
Lone Depot Park just underway here.
Ball.
Breaking ball,
First
and that
base.
got him.
Batting third, the first baseman, number
1
5,
out man at first. Now it's the rookie first baseman, Munetaka Murakami. Good power, not great in the OBP department. Oh, 1 now.
Tried to backdoor him with that slider right there, but just missed off the plate. Good pitch, though.
Next offering is fouled back. That one in the dirt and gets away. No advance, though. Good job to fight that one off. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And now 2 gone. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Lead runner makes the turn at second. The throw in, and the throw's offline, safe at third.
Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach, paying off.
So 2 down. Colson Montgomery steps to the plate for the White Sox. Swing and a miss, strike 1. Swings through that one, out in front that time.
He's trying to stay away from this lefty, knowing that a lot of left-handers like the ball down and in.
That one way inside. Two on, 2 outs. Inside, 3-2 the count. Luis Angel Acuna in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Swing and a ground ball. Just foul down the right field line. Wow. In there, sets him down on strikes. Huge strikeout there. Stepping in, Xavier Edwards.
Hey!
Way out front for strike 2.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
This one in the air, right field. And he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball.
Ball 1.
Fights it off. He'll see another. And a 1-2. Line drive. And that's down, a base hit. And a man aboard. Missed with a changeup. Ball 1.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground.
Runner takes off. There's the ball. Safe at second, and that was not close.
I think that still kind of sets the tone, not just for this game, but for the entire series. First inning, game 1, so that kind of tells me they're going to be aggressive on offense and try to force the issue whenever they can.
Man at second. Liner, base hit. And the go-ahead run stops at third base.
Well, when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like he did right there.
Now here is Jacob Marcy.
Ball, that's down.
Well, the best way to shake off yesterday's struggles is to get on the board early. They've got a guy in scoring position. They've got to find a way here to get him in.
And another ball
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Now he steps off. Swing and a miss. And it's 2-1. Runner on the go. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And they'll score first. It's 1-0. Runner stops at third, and they're at the corners with nobody.
Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield. This might be the most pressure you put on this guy today. You got one run in, you got to try to get another one or maybe two.
Breaking ball misses down and away. That one finds the zone. Strike one. And that's
ball 3.
downstairs and outside. The pitch is
That's ball
upstairs,
4.
ball
Take the
4,
bait.
and they're loaded.
Batting fifth.
Now here is Heriberto Hernandez. Golden opportunity right here. Outside
Ball 1.
low, and that's ball 1. On the inside corner for a strike.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball